Well, make or break day in court this week for dancehall music star Vybz Kartel.
His legal team is set to appeal his murder conviction to the United Kingdom Privy Council, the final court of appeal for many Commonwealth nations.
All right, Fox 5's Lisa Evers spoke with Kartel's attorney and joins us now with more on how he plans to make his case. Lisa.
Well, Stephen, Natasha, the stakes could not be higher for incarcerated Jamaican dancehall star Vybz Kartel. He's been behind bars for more than a decade on a murder he claims he did not commit. This week, the highest court in the UK is considering whether he stays locked down for life or goes free. After a lengthy process, the Privy Council in London is taking on the appeal of Adidja Palmer, better known as international music star Vybz Kartel, and his 3 co-defendants. They've been behind bars since 2011 for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams and were convicted in 2014. Since then, they've claimed they did not do it and that they were found guilty under a flawed prosecution.
The Court of Appeal in Jamaica, they prepared 3 particular questions for the board to consider. It concerns the telecommunications evidence, jury management issues, and an additional one for jury retirement.
We exclusively reported some of the findings of a British forensic expert that reviewed the case, and they raised serious questions about phone evidence, among other issues, during the 65-day trial.
So it is our position that with all those things combined, there was a miscarriage of justice and the Charter of Rights would have been breached, right to privacy and fair trial.
Another issue was timing. Attorney Buchanan filed an expedited hearing given Vybz Kartel's health issues, which include Graves' disease and a heart condition. We spoke exclusively with Kartel's son, Adidja Palmer, known as Little Vybz, about 8 months ago when the family fought to get him basic sanitary conditions and access to doctors for him as he awaited his appeal.
It weighs on my heart very heavy, and I think about it a lot, but honestly, we just have to stay strong.
Attorney Buchanan visited Kartel in prison before leaving for London and says he's hopeful and, despite everything, still has faith in the court system and that justice will prevail.
In terms of Mr. Palmer, he's hanging in there in terms of, at best, both the private physician and the physicians from the government. They are doing their best with the reality in terms of how best to manage his treatment.
Now, the Privy Council hearing is happening on Wednesday and Thursday in London and is being live streamed on their website, but no decision is expected immediately. It typically takes 2 to 3 months before they render their decision, but it could also come sooner than that. Steve, back to you.
Good deal.